The check slid across the marble table without a sound. 1 million. My father-in-law didn't look at me when he pushed it forward. He stared at the glass of water in front of him as if confession floated inside it. Take it, he said, and forget what you think you saw. My wife sat beside him, still, silent, hands folded like she was attending a funeral. Not mine, his. Across the room, a man stood too close to the door. Shoes already on, jacket half zipped. The kind of posture people have when they're waiting to be told to run. I felt something inside me go quiet. Not anger, not grief, calculation. I picked up the check, turned it over. Blank signature line. He wanted my silence customized. What did I see? I asked. No one answered. My wife's eyes finally met mine. Cold, flat, prepared. That's when I understood. This wasn't a bribe. It was an evacuation plan. I replayed the last month in my head, her phone never leaving her hand. Late-night meetings, her mother suddenly treating me like a stranger, my father-in-law wiring assets into offshore accounts, and the man by the door. I had seen him before, at our anniversary dinner, at the hospital when my wife claimed she was with her mother, always just close enough to disappear. Say it, I told her. She didn't deny anything. She just said, "This doesn't concern you anymore." That was the sentence. Not "I'm sorry." Not "it's not what you think." Just erasure. Her lover shifted his weight, eyes darting between us like an animal sensing fire. My father-in-law leaned forward. "We can keep this civil." Civil. Like a business merger. I nodded and took the check. I didn't confront them, I observed, quietly. I copied her phone while she slept. Messages, photos, bank transfers. I ran a DNA test on our son. Not because I doubted him, because I needed proof they feared. Results came back in a sterile envelope. 0% probability. My child. Not mine. I traced the lover's name through corporate records, shell companies, my father-in-law's signature everywhere. He wasn't just cheating with my wife. He was positioned to inherit the business through her. A bloodless coup. And then I visited my mother-in-law. She didn't cry. She poured tea. "They think you're weak," she said. "And you?" I asked. She smiled thinly. "I think you deserve the truth." We met again in the same room, same marble table. I placed 3 things down. The DNA report, the phone records, the offshore account statements. My wife stood up too fast. The lover froze. My father-in-law reached for the papers. I stopped him with one finger. "Your son," I said to my wife, "is his." Her face collapsed. The lover whispered her name. She didn't answer him. She looked at me, not with guilt, with fear. And then her mother stood. "You should tell him the rest," she said. Silence. She continued. "The company was built on stolen land, bribes, blood, and this man," she pointed at her husband, "has been laundering money through your marriage for years." My father-in-law's mouth opened. Nothing came out. The lover ran, straight into security. I had already called them. I didn't shout. I transferred ownership, everything, because the accounts were in my name. They always had been. The offshore funds, the property deeds, the shell companies. They needed me alive and married for it to work. They assumed I never checked. My father-in-law collapsed into his chair. My wife whispered, "You ruined us." "No," I said. "You invested in me." Police arrived. So did auditors. And journalists. The empire fell quietly. Like dust, my wife reached for me. I stepped back. I left the house with nothing but a pen and a memory. The check stayed on the table, uncashed. 1 million was too small for silence. I didn't take revenge. I executed a correction. Now the child knows me as a stranger. And they know me as the man who owned their downfall. Some people inherit wealth. Some people inherit lies. I walked out with both stripped away, and something better in my pocket. The truth, cold, final, mine.